Welcome to Will It Build, the series where I take your builds from my YouTube comments and Discord server and put them to the test to see if they are the real deal. If it's solid, then I'll gift you 1,000 silver, and if it's really something special, you'll be featured in a dedicated build video for your submitted build. So comment yours below so we can answer the question, will it build? Welcome to another episode of Will It Build. Today I want to try something that I've been hearing rumblings of that has apparently been extremely effective in Pantheon. Specifically, we're going to test it out today on the new -20 8-boss Nezarec Sublime Pantheon run, and it is apparently an infinite golden gun cast super build. And when I say infinite, I mean like you can get 4, 5, 6 golden gun supers off all in the same DPS phase just because of how much orb generation you are creating. And I feel like a great way to put this thing to the test is to go ahead and hop into a -20 Nezarec Sublime Pantheon run, because if it can work properly in here, then it can without a doubt work properly anywhere in the entire game. Looking at the build, it all starts with Golden Gun Marksman, where when you cast your Golden Gun, typically people have been running this with Celestial Nighthawk and you get the 1 bullet that you do precision damage, but the normal version of this, you get 3 shots that do ramping damage for every shot that you hit on the enemy's precision area. I apologize. But the key thing here is that it creates a ridiculous amount of orbs of power. I think it makes like 1 to 2 orbs per precision hit. So since you have 3 shots, it makes a ridiculous amount of orbs. Now, when we pair that up with the Star Eater Scales exotic boots, this is a big deal, because with Star Eater Scales, you get additional super energy from orbs of power that you pick up. And while your super energy is full, if you pick up an additional orb of power, it overcharges your super to create a burst of healing and allow your super to do bonus damage. You might be wondering, why does this matter? You can't make orbs for yourself, at least from your super. So how are you going to get infinite supers, and why does all this stuff even matter? And the reason it matters is because if I inspect all of the other individuals on our fire team, we do have 1 warlock for divinity and Well of Radiance purposes, but you'll see that all of my other teammates are also running Star Eater Scales with Marksman Golden Gun. And so the key here is that you're going to want to find a couple of friends to rock and roll with this build in raids, where you can all continuously make a bunch of orbs, pick up each other's orbs, and spam Golden Guns. Now, I know a lot of people might be solo players, so if you don't have people to roll with and run this build with, I have my Discord server linked in the description. There's an LFG channel in there. All the people in there watch my videos, so you're sure to be able to find a couple of folks that will want to run this with you in all of the Pantheon wings. So even if you don't have friends to run this with, you can find teammates through that. As far as the rest of the build goes, the mods are actually pretty important here. So the ones that are not super important are Harmonic Siphon, Heavy Ammo Finder, and Heavy Ammo Scout. Those are just pretty solid, as are Impact Induction, Focusing Strike, and Harmonic Loader. Resistances are going to match whatever the main damage output of whatever encounter you're doing is. But the area where the mods get really important are down here on the boots and on the class item. So on the class item, we want to be able to instantly snap our fingers and pick up every single orb that's generated by our allies like that. Because if we're spending all our time running around picking up the orbs, that's a lot of time that we're not getting damage output onto the boss. So for that reason, we want to make sure that we have double powerful attraction equipped, so that we have a massive radius around us that will scoop up any orb of power in that radius whenever we cast our class ability. We want to make sure that our class ability is going to be up 100% of the time so that we continuously spam. The idea is we're going to cast our class ability, pick up all the orbs, cast our Golden Gun, shoot 3 shots, and then by the time we're done with our 3 shots, our class ability will be back up again so we can cast it and scoop up all the new orbs that have been generated by our teammates. The way that we're going to make sure that we always have our class ability up is by up here in the boots, making sure we have a copy of Absolution, which is going to give 5% ability cooldown to all 3 of your basic abilities for every single orb of power that you scavenge, and Orbs of Restoration, which is going to give a small amount of energy, specifically 10%, to your ability with the least energy anytime you scavenge an orb. And the reason we go Orbs of Restoration, aside from something like Insulation, which directly grants class ability cooldown, is because Insulation with 1 stack only gives 4% of your class ability energy per orb of power picked up, compared to the 10% that we'll get from Orbs of Restoration. And we know that our class ability is always going to be the lowest energy ability whenever we go ahead and pick up all of the orbs, because we're picking them up with powerful attraction by casting the class ability, which means that when the orbs are scavenged, it's at 0%. and we're not really going to be using our grenade and melee during DPS phases anyway, so you're always guaranteed to get all of those orbs into your class ability to make sure it's always up. In terms of the subclass, I don't know if you're going to want to go with Gambler's Dodge or Marksman Dodge or one of the two. Obviously, Marksman Dodge has a 10-second lower base cooldown than Gambler's Dodge, and I also don't know what tier of mobility you're going to want to make sure that you have. I currently have tier 6. I don't know how big of a deal that's going to be, so we'll kind of figure out exactly how much mobility you need. Do you need Gambler's Dodge? Do you really have to have Marksman Dodge? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. As far as the other abilities, it's mostly up to you. I'm just going with Knife Trick, Healing Grenade, On Your Mark, and Knock them down, along with the Ember of Torches, Ember of Empyrean, Ember of Sigyn, Ember of Solace, and Ember of Ashes. Ashes, of course, is going to be nice for Scorch stacks. It synergizes nice with the seasonal mods. Sigyn is going to make it so that when we Scorch targets, our class ability recharges faster, which unfortunately Golden Gun does not Scorch targets. That would be really nice if it did. But this is going to be generally nice for just neutral gameplay. Solace is going to be really nice for extra Radiant timers from Ember of Torches and our seasonal mods, and the Restoration buff from a Healing Grenade. And Ember of Empyrean is going to allow us to extend that Restoration buff. It's going to make our neutral gameplay feel a lot safer. As far as weapons goes, it's kind of your choice. You're going to see me switch around as we run. My focus here is going to be on the super spam and seeing how effective that is going to really be. So before we start, let's see if I can, well, right here, I see I can actually go ahead and throw mobility mod in right there. That looks like the best position I can get all my stats into. So I'm actually at tier 7 mobility now. I'll detail what ends up really being necessary. That's the base setup. With all that set, let's answer that question. Will it build? So by the way, what I was talking about, guys, so Healing Grenade gives me a restoration buff. Solace increases the base timer I get the restoration buff. And then Empyrean lets me get a bunch of solar kills. So look, I have restoration for 15 seconds, 10 seconds, etc., etc. And if I keep killing stuff, that restoration just keeps ticking up. Makes the neutral game awesome. Break bubble, and then let's all get our Nighthawks. Not Nighthawks, sorry. Golden Guns.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I picked up all the orbs mid super.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well now I have
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
6.
Okay, there they all are.
4.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2.
Next bubble.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
No.
2.
I mean, that damage ain't bad. Okay, I think we illustrated a point though. We got a ridiculous amount of supers. All right, let's all do goldies now. Let's just see. I'm gonna try to intentionally stay away from you guys so I don't eat them on accident. I think I ate them on accident. I think Golgoroth's tough because we're all on the plate. Yeah, I think Caretaker is where we're gonna really see this thing start to shine. It was good there though. Like, this is minus 20. All right, so for a second, I want to demonstrate the ad clear here because the neutral game of this is really, really good, especially if you just start off by throwing your healing grenade. Your healing grenade is going to give you that initial burst of restoration. And then with the Ember of Empyrean, if you continue to kill ads, if you look at that restoration buff on the left side of my screen, you can pretty much infinitely maintain restoration as long as you're getting solar kills, which is not particularly difficult with this build, especially with like your throwing knives. You can chuck your throwing knives at an enemy. You can't see it on the left side of my screen because I have too many buffs, but I do still have restoration, so you can see from my health bar. So I have restoration up right now. All I have to do is continuously kill these enemies, and I'm effectively not taking damage. Unless I get bursted by a ton of enemies all at the same time. Not really taking damage, especially when you consider all of the artifact mods that I have that are making it so much easier to get like ignitions and things of that nature. Ignitions and Scorch, which are also going to extend the duration through the Ember of Empyrean. Let's do it. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have our super every single plate. All right, let's just primary him on the second plate because you guys all have your supers, right? Okay, we'll all do like a rocket and then we'll all Goldie.
He's trackered.
I have no idea what I'm shooting at. Yeah, you guys will notice I'm always trying to throw some throwing knives at enemies, try and get throwing knife kills, or at the very least steal throwing knife damage, because that's going to proc my impact induction mod. Make sure I always have my healing grenade up, so if I do end up in a situation where I run out of my restoration buff, then I have my healing grenade ready to just re-proc it. Yeah, I'm hitting for... That is insane. All these orbs. Okay, I have my Goldie back. I don't know about you guys.
I got it back, that's fine.
Okay, if you do have it back, just spam it with primary ammo. It should do the trick. Okay, that should do it. Let's do our Goldies right away instead of the rockets.
Saving mine for last.
Oh my god. Yeah, so, okay, there is a problem if you're standing way too close to each other, because, like, I saw everyone make a bunch of orbs in the feed, but, like, I don't see any orbs anywhere whatsoever.
Yeah, I only got half of my super that
Yeah,
time.
I'm pretty sure I just ate most of them. I'm halfway back on my super right now. I think I'll... Oh, I have... What? Okay, I don't know what just happened.
I think this is just glitchy, like the orbs.
I don't think it's glitchy. I think there's just that many orbs. I think it's too, because you also got to remember Star Eater Scales gives you like a ton of extra super energy per orb. I think it'll feel nice on planets. I'm curious how it's going to feel on planets where we're allowed to be a little bit more spaced out. All right, so I feel like this is going to be a really good demonstration of the strength of the neutral game of this build. So, like, this is minus 20 planets ad clear. All I got to do is chuck a healing grenade on the ground, and then as long as I'm continuously killing enemies, I can basically ad clear with a legendary SMG, not even using Sunshot or anything like that. Can basically ad clear with a legendary weapon just sitting up here. Again, like, I just want to emphasize that I'm 20 power levels down right now doing ad clear like this.
Is your 6?
Also, another big tip, if you guys do get knocked back, you can chill in the back of that area for a little bit. It's a no turn back, so you do have to be a little quick with, like, getting out of there. And they did change how Ember of Empyrean works recently, so previously you got like a flat 4 seconds for every single enemy kill. Now you get varying times based on the tier of the enemy. So if you kill like red bar enemies, I think you get like 2 seconds. But if you kill an orange bar enemy, you get like 6 or 7 or something crazy like that. So just killing one of the Centurions or one of the Phalanxes like really skyrockets your restoration time. Go middle first. Well down maybe. We kind of want to avoid Sin in the well too because it takes rare radiant from our goldies. And go 10. Yep, and I'm full. Right plate. Oh my. Now this is looking nice. Oh, I do not see my gun. Geo. I have my Goldie again.
I got 3 wells.
Me hit a roll.
Wait, that's hilarious. Okay, so I don't have restoration up right now, so I do need to be a little careful with playing up here. I'm just kind of trying to get my healing grenade, but
Dusty.
I mean, I just kill everything so quickly that it.
Oh wait, somebody killed.
It doesn't even matter if I don't have restoration.
Oh, never mind.
I have no idea if I hit anything. Right. Got all those for sure. The funny thing is, for as bad as my damage was, I feel like it's still like 50% basically, yeah. Right side. Nice. Oh yeah. Rip him. Wait, what? Why did I do 4,000 damage to him? With a Honda Edge X4 Izzy's.
Shell call?
Yeah, that was pretty easy. No Whisper? Yeah, so for Oryx, typically I'd go Whisper, but when we're continuously spamming Goldies, you don't really need Whisper. So I'm going to give my exotic slot to Sunshot, and then I'm going to try spamming Cataphract Grenade Launcher at him, and then I actually switched to Marksman Dodge so that when I reload to scoop up all the ores for my next Goldie, I also reload my Cataphract, so I can like shoot 3 Goldie shots, dodge, spam a couple of Cataphract shots, and then Goldie again, and then rinse and repeat. Now we can even step out, in my opinion. Oh, yeah.
This is such a
Oh,
meme.
whoa. Wait. That's so funny. I feel like I could have gotten way more goldies off too. It's knights. Stay on the move. Dude, I think I could have dodged way more there as well. Like, I think...
I was dodging after every one.
Like, immediately?
Yeah, like immediately.
Okay. I definitely could have dodged more often then. Oh my god, you're right. You can instantly dodge. There's like a small cooldown after you get it back, though.
Yeah, it does. It brings it to like 99, and then your int has to bring it the rest of the way.
That's insane. Hold it down. That's so funny. That's hilarious. I want to see how. I want to see if it feels just as good for roll. Chat, how are we feeling about this one, boys? That was nice. Okay, go really poorly or really well. Your traveler, L1, whoever hit that.
L1.
Good time. I wasn't close enough to these orbs. Oh, but I got my class ability back like instantly. Oh yeah.
It's so funny.
No, this is peak. Dude, even if you cast your class ability and you don't get it, all of the orbs that you pick up from like the boots mods, you get your class ability back. Wait, are we gonna one phase? Oh, okay. Okay. Dude, I feel like I messed up my dodges all the time, and we still like that's the easiest 2-phase I've ever seen in my life.
Looks like you
down.
Jamie, generally speaking, I would say running directly into both of them is not a good call.
Walk into both of
Yeah,
them.
like,
That's...
oh, let me sprint into pervading darkness. Oh my god. Okay. Oops.
This
is so funny. He dead. That is hilarious. That was so funny. I've never seen more orbs of power in this corner in my entire life. I wonder if we can kill Riven before we have to do the 6-eye. I'm gonna keep it a bug. I do not think the weapons matter at all.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know why we keep stressing over it. Like, use whatever you need to use to kill the odds. You were looking at left staircase, about 3/4 of the way up on the right. 8 snake. 8 snake.
Bottom of left stairs.
No, I can't.
Oh wait. That is my fault.
The symbol
that is a
is burn
sideways
branch.
8.
I know you didn't just say sideways 8.
Further
That's a sideways 8. That's my bad.
It is still 8 snake, vertically.
Okay.
There is no way. This guy just said, my bad. That's a sideways 8. Okay, I think we can get probably 2 to 3 golden guns off a piece. Just make sure you stay away from each other a little bit. Three, 2, 1, go. Oh. Three, 2, 1, go. Nice. Yeah, I think we could have one phased if we just
We definitely could
dedicated.
have.
Not that it matters. It is still a one phase because you get all the scab damage. But yeah.
Absolemo. Y'all are good for that.
Yep. I have my golden gun back. Yeah, DPS, we'll just run around like chickens with our heads cut off. I think we'll be fine. We just like not cast any goldies?
What?
Well, no. There's no way. I think we'll be fine. In the middle of the Willett build, 100 gifted sub bomb in the middle of the Willett build. Oh, no, you're cool. I'm making my way over to. Okay. All right.
They all spawned on top of me as I started running.
I think we'll be fine. Nice. God, we're cooking them.
What?
Why didn't I get orbs?
Nice, dude. That's
Oh,
insane.
Jesus.
All we have to
These
do is
orbs are
not
crazy.
troll. We didn't die a single time, right? We have all our tokens. No.
Yep.
This is so
That's absurd. It's absurdly good. So, will it build? I feel like the answer is obviously yes. If it can cook -20 Nezarec Sublime Pantheon and get that much damage on the final boss. If you want your build reviewed in one of these videos, make sure you drop it in my Will It Build Discord channel. My Discord server linked in the description below. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have a great day.